Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Agustin from Magister Mathematics Education, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. In this opportunity, I'd like to present our paper about self-efficacy among junior high school students of DKI Jakarta in the context of distance learning environment. In this presentation, I will divide it into 4 parts. First, introduction is about background of the research. The second is the method used in this research. The third is result and discussion. And the last is conclusion. Without further ado, I will talk about the background of this research. As we all know, most schools in Indonesia since March 2020 have been conducting distance learning due to large-scale social restrictions that have occurred in various regions in Indonesia as an effort to break the chain of transmission of COVID-19. But this condition causes both teachers and students must be able to adapt to the distance learning effectively and efficiently. Meanwhile, doing distance learning is not easy while education must work under any circumstances. One of the factors that can support the implementation of distance learning properly, especially on mathematics classroom, is the presence of high self-efficacy in each student. According to Bandura, self-efficacy refers to belief in one's capabilities to organize and execute the courses of action required to manage prospective situations. It is a key factor in a generative system of individual competence. Different people with similar skills or the same person under different circumstances may perform differently because it depends on fluctuations in their self-efficacy. Hence, self-efficacy is a determinant of how much an individual believes in their ability to carry out learning activities during distance learning and overcome obstacles. According to Bandura, self-efficacy consists of 3 dimensions. First, its magnitude. It is related to the level of difficulty of assigned test. Second, its strength. It is related to the strength of an individual's belief on their ability. And the third is generality. It is related to ability shown by individuals in different text contexts. Since the self-efficacy is important in the context of distance learning, the question is, how is self-efficacy among junior high school students of DKI Jakarta in the context of distance learning environment? So, we will talk about the method of this research. This study is a descriptive quantitative research using survey method. The sampling method used was random sampling. The population of this study included all junior high school students in DKI Jakarta. And the sample is 105 junior high school students in DKI Jakarta. And the data were collected by distributing self-efficacy questionnaire using Google Form on December 21 until 27, 2020. Self-efficacy questionnaire consists of 31 items. It used a Likert scale with 5 answer choices. They are strongly agree, less disagree, and strongly disagree. The data analysis technique used in this research is descriptive data analysis. After the required data has been collected, the data was analyzed by adding up the scores obtained from each respondent. After adding up the scores of each respondent, the respondents were then grouped into 5 categories. The 5 categories are very high, moderate, low, and very low. The table above shows how student self-efficacy grouped into 5 categories. Okay. And the result of this research, most of students, as much as 38.10% were in moderate level of self-efficacy, which their scores are between 93.53 and 109.67. However, there were more than a quarter of students who were in below moderate level. This needed attention to explore what made self-efficacy of students in distance learning environments went lower. Okay, based on each, we will take a look about We will take a look about each dimensions. On magnitude dimension, the mean is 37.33. Almost a half of students were in moderate level on magnitude dimensions. It can be stated that the level of self-efficacy based on magnitude dimension was nearly good. In the context of distance learning, students felt difficulty to submit their assignments on time, and they were burdened with mathematics assignments. It was because majority of students felt that mathematics is a difficult subject. However, they still feel optimistic that they were able to do well in working on their mathematics assignment during distance learning. On strength dimension, the mean is 30.29. The mean of self-efficacy based on strength dimension was lower than the mean of self-efficacy based on magnitude dimension. In addition, there were more students in below moderate levels on strength dimension than magnitude dimensions. It can be said that the level of self-efficacy based on strength dimension was not as good as magnitude dimension. It was rather poorly. Drawing upon students' responses, students felt that their ability to understand mathematics material during distance learning decreased. Students found it difficult to focus when teaching and learning were held through video conference. Moreover, if teacher only provided instructional videos, most of students had a lack of confidence that they were able to understand the material from the instructional videos. And the last, on generality dimension, the mean is 30.98. The mean of self-efficacy based on generality dimension was the lowest out of the other dimensions. Although it has the most students in moderate level out of the other dimensions, it was needed to pay attention on the aspect that there were 8 students who were in very low of self-efficacy based on generality dimension. Meanwhile, it was 6 students on magnitude and strength dimensions. It can be stated that the level of self-efficacy of students based on generality dimension was rather poorly too. Based on students' responses, students felt a lack of belief on their ability if they were given problem solving questions during distance learning. They also found it difficult to explain their solution to mathematics problems. And the last is conclusion. It is concluded that the self-efficacy of students in learning mathematics during distance learning is at a moderate level. Likewise, the three dimensions of self-efficacy, namely magnitude, strength, and generality, each of them is at moderate level. However, the dimension of strength and generality need to be further improved because it was rather poorly. This study can be a reference for mathematics teachers to determine the appropriate learning model or strategies during distance learning by paying attention to the level of mathematics self-efficacy of students. Okay, that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.